Hi Sagittarius, and welcome to your January 2021 reading, general reading. This is for those that are born November 22nd to December 21st, and you are a mutable fire sign, which I think you already knew that, right? Let's see what the cards have in store for you for this first month of the new year. Happy New Year to you all. 2021, can you believe it? Hope you had a good holiday if you celebrate. Hope you had a blessed Yule, good Christmas, happy Hanukkah, Kwanzaa. Goodness, I know there's tons more out there, but happy holidays to however you celebrate. And I dropped a card. All right. Page of Cups. We'll start out with that one. So this could be a message coming to you, an emotional message coming to you. It could be a person of interest. It could be you're interested in a person. It could be somebody maybe a little younger than you. Somebody that you're romantically interested in. Or this could be, I have to see what crosses it, but this could be where you are ready to put yourself out there to maybe find love. Nostalgia. You've been thinking about the past, so you might be wanting to draw somebody back into your life. Maybe mistakes were made in the past, and you want to start the new year off with a clean slate as it pertains to love. And this is even a love reading. See how that works? This is a general reading for Sagittarius. Obviously, it won't resonate for every Sagittarius out there, but no, just tell me this one. And there. Okay. Sorry, sometimes I have to listen. It won't resonate with every Sagittarius out there. So take what resonates with you. You can leave the rest. You can also look up your sun, moon, and rising sign, or your moon and rising videos. If you don't know much about astrology and you would like to know more, there's a website you can go to called astro.com. I will try to link it below if I remember. I can never remember. It's astro.com. It is very user-friendly. You need your date of birth, your time of birth, and your place of birth as accurately as possible. And you can pull up your natal chart and you can see your sun, moon, rising, your Venus, all your, where the planets were the day of your birth, and get a plethora of information from that little site. It's really, really amazing. Very user-friendly, very new to astrology friendly too, also. All right, so I need 3 more, please. And 1 more. This one wants to come out too. So we'll go with that. Queen of Wands. Bottom of your deck, Sagittarius, is you have the Magician. To me, the bottom of the deck energy is something that you might not be conscious of, that you need to be conscious of, or at least I keep getting the word familiar with. You need to know that it exists, that you're not even aware that this exists. Magician is a card that basically tells you that everything you need is inside you. Yes, you can look for outside help or guidance, but everything you need is inside you. You need to go inside and seek the answers, or find the answers you seek, because they're all there. And again, yes, you can look to outside sources, but everything you really need is inside of you. All right. So again, starting off this reading is an offer, or I look at it like maybe you're ready to, the page is new, page is a message. So maybe you are ready to take that step to find love, or to go back to love if you've been on vacation from it for a while, I guess. So it's could be drawing in new love. It could be drawing in somebody that you've been thinking about, or this could even be, there could be a couple or people that you really admire their love affair, their affection toward each other, and you want to recreate that in a sense. But the Six of Cups is usually a nostalgia card. This could be, you know, you want what your parents had, or you want what your uncles had, or cousins had, or something. There's some type of template, so to speak, that you want to follow when you're calling in this love. And it could be somebody from the past that you want to call back in also. The base of the reading is having thoughts, putting thoughts out there. So what I see with this is maybe this person you want to bring back in your life. Maybe you had the plans made. You had, well, I'm going to go ahead and call him or her, or I'm going to text him or her, or I'm going to, you know, go meet with him, call him for a date. You had the plans made. To me, there is some type of connection in the past, and maybe you didn't follow through with it, or you chickened out before it. And chickened out's not the right word. I don't mean that you're a chicken. Maybe you thought better of it. Maybe it wasn't the right time for you at that time. So you kind of put those plans on hold. And now you're ready to go back to it, to re-examine, to reinvest your time and your emotions into this. The thoughts are still there. The plan's still there. So I think this time you may be able, or the energies to propel it forward are there for you. The past energy you're coming out of is the Ace of Cups. Again, it could be a new love, which would tie in very well with the Page of Cups. Very, you know, Cups are a water sign. They are Cancer, Scorpio, or Pisces. So that could be this person coming in. There are a lot of cups in your reading. So that could, you know, very emotional tie to this person. But the Ace of Cups is a new love coming in, a new form of emotion coming in, or a new way to feel an emotion. It's a very peaceful. It's a very, oh goodness, it's a gift. It's like you've been given this gift, and maybe you haven't seen, maybe you didn't see it at the time, but as you look back nostalgically, you're seeing it. Coming into the present moment, we have the Six of Pentacles, and it is a sign of, or a card of, well, it's a pentacle, so it's a grounding. It's an earth sign, Taurus, Virgo, or Capricorn, but it is also a balance sign, give and take sign. So in the present, you might feel that you don't have enough to give this person, or that this person might take more from you than you have to give. I'm getting with this that a lot of these are ideas. You might not have physically this person in your life. They might not be physical in there. You're playing out scenarios in your head. And they could be physically in there, but I don't think you're together. I think you're both thoughts of each other, like possibly to be a partner, but you're overthinking things. You're thinking of all the scenarios that could go wrong or might go wrong. And you have a lot of self-doubt coming in about whether or not you're good enough for this person, or whether or not you have enough to bring to the table, or whether or not they have enough to bring to the table. Your future energy coming in, you have the Seven of Cups, and that is a card of choices. Again, it's emotional choices. And one thing with the Seven of Cups is it can be very overwhelming because there's so much to choose from, so many choices to choose from, which could be maybe more than one suitor. You might, you might have your eye on somebody, and then this person from the past might come in, and then you're going, now what do I do? And then you might have a new love come in. Now what do I do? So you might have a lot of choices to choose from. Something that to remember is that there's no wrong choice. This is your choice. This is what's best for you at this point in time. So, you know, yes, you have to take time and think about this, but I wouldn't stress too much on it. Really trust your gut instincts with it. The energy that surrounds you is the Four of Wands. It's very stable. Again, wands are fire, a very passionate, fiery, Aries, Leo, or Sagittarius. You are mutable fire. So you're very passionate about pretty much anything you do. You really put your heart and soul into it. And you want it to flourish, and you want it to stay and be strong. This is in reverse. So this is telling me that either you haven't given it the thought that it needs to have, or there's an uncertainty about where you want to go. I almost feel, how stable do you want to be? You know, do you want financial stability? Do you want partnership stability? Do you want, it's like, again, you take what if somebody says, do you want to be stable? And you say, well, how do you mean that? And you start naming all the things instead of saying, yes, I want to be stable in all areas. Instead of nitpicking apart all the little areas. So we definitely want stability in all areas for you, but I almost feel like you want your freedom still. You want to be committed, but you also want your freedom. So you don't want to be kept. You don't want to be contained. And I also have a feeling that your past relationships might have been fun ones, but they haven't stuck around. They you know, they haven't been tried and true. And you kind of like the stability of it, but you don't want boring. I guess that's where I'm going with that. You don't want boring. And the energy around you is the Seven of Swords. And again, to me, that's your thoughts. That's letting your thoughts run away with you. That's not thinking the best thoughts. This could also be somebody that is trying to take something from you. And again, that could come from the past, where you could have been in a more stable relationship, and then they come in and kind of take what they want and then leave. So you're stuck with, you know, you're stuck with you again, alone. You're going, now what? I thought this might be the one. They're fun, they're exciting, never a dull moment, but then they leave. So you're looking for more stability, but you don't want to sacrifice the fun. And that's your hopes and dreams card right here. It's a card of celebration, a card of partying, card of having fun, card of friends getting together and being able to let loose and have that emotional tie and have fun and just not a care in the world. And this is in reverse. So that's what you're afraid you don't want to lose. You don't want to lose that. You don't want to lose the ability to go out with your friends by having a significant other say, oh no, you need to stay home. You know, you can't do that. Or that's not how I do things, or whatever. You don't need that control. And really, who does? But it does happen. We all know that. Final outcome card, you have the Three of Pentacles, and that shows a card of working together for the greater good. You can work together for the grounding, for work. This could be somebody through work you meet also. But it also shows that when this person comes into your life, you will work well with this person. They're not just going to be bystanders and watch you do all the work. They're going to participate. This could also be a three-party. There could be, and again, it could be a relationship. Some people, you know, non-traditionally, that's totally up to you all. I don't judge, but it could be, you know, there could be three of you in this relationship also. And if that's the case, you all will be working together well. That's not a problem. There's going to be grounding and stability. Again, it's a Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn card. And it's moving forward. It's a card of moving forward, moving on. And then you also have, because it came out with it, as a Queen of Wands. And it's a fiery passion sign. Again, the fire sign. Aries, Leo, or Sag. And that's you sitting in your throne, your power, male or female energies. The wisdom, you have the wisdom with you. You have growth. You have the passion, the fire, the quickness. One thing I get with this card, though, is that not to be hasty with your decisions about the relationship. You want to think things through, but you don't want to take forever doing it. So, you know, I'm a firm believer in sleeping on it, waiting. If there's like a big purchase I really want, or something I really, really, really want, I'm a firm believer in at least sleeping on it and seeing how I feel about it the next day, not to make a hasty decision, because you usually regret those. So that's what I get to with the Queen, because she's very practical. She's very, I mean, she's fiery, but she's a queen. So she's not going to do anything in haste. It could cost the detriment of the kingdom if she does. So that is what I'm getting for you, Sagittarius. I hope that resonates with some of you. I'm going to pull a love card. Again, this isn't a love reading, but it really turned out to be one. You'll have to let me know in your comments below if this resonates with anybody. Anything you need is in the descriptions. I'm not going to go into all that. Everybody knows how to find stuff. I do private readings, personal readings, however you want to read those. Or say those, I guess I should say. Alright, card for, just need one. They have a tendency to stick. Keys on a ring. Oh. It says many options, decisions. Huh. Unconventional, string along, one night stand. So I think this card is just asking you what you want. You have many options. You have decisions to make. Do you want the unconventional? Do you want a string along or one night stands? Which you don't. I think that's what you've had in the past. I think even though they didn't start out that way, I think they started out as, you know, oh, great and wonderful, and this could be it. This could be the love of your life. And then they string you along, and then they turn into either a one-night stand or they leave you for a one-night stand. And, you know, Sagittarius is a little more, you like your freedom, but unless if it's that type of relationship and it's an understanding coming in, I don't think anybody likes to be blindsided that way. You know, if you come into an open relationship, that's great, as long as everyone's on the same page. Keys on a ring. Let's see what this has to say over here. Again, in this day and age, there's so many different relationships, so many different ways of doing things. I'm a firm believer that love is love, and I don't judge. I've never judged. And I only ask in relationships that everyone's on the same page. There's talk going into it, and there's an understanding, especially if it's an open relationship. The universe has big plans for me, and it's time to claim them. There you go. Claim your prize. The universe has big plans for you, Sagittarius, and it's time to claim them. So I just say with this is say, open yourself up to the universe and say, I'm claiming my plans. Show me the way. What direction do you need me to go in? That will help with your decision making. What direction, universe, do you want me to go in? I'm ready to claim them when you're ready. Not everybody will be ready. But the universe is ready. The universe is ready for you. All right, it's very cold here, so we're going to pull a mermaid card to warm us all up. Ah, beautiful. Look at this. This isn't even a love deck of the mermaids either. It's just a deck, but there's love. So I think, you know, coming into this, you're really looking for the real deal. Let's see. Open yourself to universal or romantic love. Universal. Put yourself out there and maybe go on a date or rekindle the love within your current relationship. Definitely. People feel romantic love for each other. To love someone and yet also set them free is a beautiful thing. When our emotions become involved and we become attached to and dependent on someone, we can face issues. Perhaps you're experiencing this right now. Remember, we're all born free, which means we have the freedom to choose the path we take in life. Yes, it's possible to be in love and still be free. That's pretty much what I've been saying. You don't want to be contained. You don't want to be caged. You don't want that feeling of suffocation in a relationship that can happen. To have somebody tell you you can't do something when you want to go out with the girls or you want to go out with the guys, you know, regardless. Perhaps you're experiencing this right now. Remember, we are all born free, which means we have the freedom to choose the path we take in life. Yes, it's possible to be in love and still be free. This isn't an excuse to play around with the hearts of others. And I think, again, that's what you've had in the past. You could have maybe had the understanding, and then they didn't follow through with the deal, so to speak. Being free while in a loving relationship means you give space for each other to flow and grow. It's still possible to remain loyal and in love while loving them unconditionally. The act of giving and caring is an expression of love. If you feel drawn to be of service to others, then this card's message is affirming that. Practicing random acts of kindness is another wonderful expression of love in action. Showing love to a stranger will lift their spirits and fill their hearts with hope. So again, there's all different ways of love, but I honestly believe that this love card is saying, giving you the freedom that you're wanting in the relationship, but also the commitment. And more, to me, more relationships should be like that. It's almost like sometimes when you get in a relationship and you get committed, then things change, and you know, the partner quits trying, and you have to keep trying. You have to act like they are, and not act like, but they are your person. You want to impress them daily and show your love to them all the time. All right. Leap of faith. How beautiful is that? And I think that's where you're going out, being this. Try not to mess all the cards up. With this page being young, being new feelings coming in. I think you are, again, like I said in the beginning of the reading, you're putting yourself out there again. Or you're ready to start putting yourself out there again. You're ready to start that leap of faith. All right, let's see what the cards say. Card 22, which equals 4, which is a card of stability. See this as a chance to create something wonderful. You are in transition period where you need to draw on your faith, intuition, and knowledge and take the leap. You will not fail. You have a safety net of support in place. You will overcome your fear and find a beautiful outcome on the horizon. This leap of faith is the best course of action at this time. If you do make a mistake, you have the ability to try again and learn from what did not work the first time. Right there. All signs indicate that if you just trust, you will succeed. Jump headfirst into the void of the unknown. Even if you eventually fall for a while, you will soar. How beautiful. And, you know, she's supported with her wings. I love the tightrope that she's on. Beautiful card, beautiful card. All right, Sagittarius. Thank you for watching. Thank you for trusting and supporting me. I really appreciate it. Happy January 2021. And if you like any certain type of readings, let me know. I've started this channel back in October. I've been a reader for, oh goodness, many years, 20, 30 years, 20. Let's just say at least 20. I would have to sit down and do the math, which nobody wants me to do right now. And I've done it privately, you know, for people, but I've really wanted to put myself out there, and I took the leap of faith. So here I am. So I'd appreciate anything you all, you know, if there's something you want to see, if you want to see more deck walkthroughs, or I'll try to do a mid-month love reading again for everybody, and we'll go from there. But if there's something specifically you'd like me to do on the channel, let me know, and we'll see. Thank you again for watching, and have a very blessed January 2021. Bye.